Hey guys, Rich here at the Ultra Motorsports warehouse in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are looking at this 1974 450 SL. Kind of just doing a quick condition evaluation for a potential online buyer. Just like all of our videos, I'm just here to give a buyer's perspective, a professional car buyer's perspective on this condition of the vehicle, the condition of this vehicle. So bear with me, I'm not a Mercedes-Benz expert, okay, and I've never claimed to be, but I do look at cars all day long for a living. So without further ado, let's just kind of go ahead and give my impression of this vehicle, and I think you guys will find it very thorough as well. This car has, I think, probably about 100,000 miles on it. I believe that it is the original paint on this vehicle. The car was brought to us. We've had it for several months. We did a mechanical inspection on it. Everything seems to be running and driving appropriately and as it should. The seats were a little tattered, so we sent those out to have them recovered. And other than that, the car seems to be standing pretty tall after a cut and buff. So first impression, the front bumper looks very nice. Definitely some light spider webbing type scratches on the front bumper. I'm not sure if those would polish out or not. Probably they don't need clean, so I think it's just kind of the way it is. I will tell you that, you know, when you're standing up and you know, I'm 4 feet away from the car, it looks very nice. But again, if you look at cars all day long, you can kind of see some of this spider webbing type stuff. Okay. Driver's side front fender looks very nice. I don't see any nicks or dinks on the paint, nothing like that. The fit seems to look very good and very uniform on the car, on the hood. Okay, I don't see any tape lines or anything like that anywhere. We'll investigate a little bit further when we get up under the hood and stuff like that. As I look at the overall kind of condition of the paint, it looks very nice. I do remember our polisher saying that this was very old paint, well, you know, original paint, and was just very hard. He didn't want to go through. So, you know, you can kind of see in here this, like, oh, it's like a hazes on the paint. Okay, the color is very uniform, everything looks very nice, but you can kind of see in the reflection of that light right there. Probably, you know, we could get a little more aggressive with the polish, and I'd be happy to try that with a customer, or if a customer wanted us to try it before the purchase. I'm happy to do that. I do think that this stuff could go away with a very a little bit more aggressive sanding. Our polisher just did not want to do that. Door fit seems very nice. Everything looks tidy that way. Stainless around the window looks very good. Window glass is not damaged anywhere, I don't believe. All the stainless around the window looks nice, and the chrome mirror looks very good as well. The rub rail, the parking bumper here, you can kind of see has a little bit of discoloration or just some age to it. You can kind of see what that looks like right there. I'm not sure if that's replaceable or not. This one looks like it held up pretty well, and this one not so much. The rear held up pretty well also, so kind of hard to say what the deal is there. Couple little nicks here. You can kind of see, just for reference. I can touch those up. That's not a problem at all, and I'm happy to do it. You can kind of see a few little nicks on the door there as well. Okay. All the weather strip seems to be original, and you can see it is a little dry up here on top, but still intact for sure. Nothing rattling or shaking around when we close the window or the door, excuse me. It does seem to shut solid, just like a Mercedes door should. So we'll do the interior here in a moment, and then we'll do the underside after this. The hards cloth top, I mean, this looks brand new, so I have no doubt that this has been replaced, okay? This thing is, okay, let's just, we don't need to go over the soft top. It is immaculate, completely immaculate, no issues whatsoever, okay? Rear bumper, again, much like the front bumper, the bumperettes are nice and solid and intact, but there is some light hazing on the bumper. You can kind of see it when I get the light right on it. But you know, again, I ask anybody who's looking at one of our vehicles, if you're looking at another one somewhere else, at another dealership or another private seller, make them do what I'm doing right now. Make them, you know, if they say it's perfect, it's excellent, that should be your first warning sign. Okay, taillights are in great shape. No issues, nothing cracked at all. They look very, very nice. Fit on either side is very nice and uniform. Trunk deck is nice. Doesn't look like anybody's been setting anything on this car. Nothing like that. Again, you can kind of see where it could need cut again because it is original paint. Let's open up the trunk here for a moment. Let's see. And these seat covers were on the car when I purchased it. Okay. And we also have quite a bit of ownership history. Not ownership, service history. So you can see a lot of service history here. If you'd like copies of that, just let me know and I'd be happy to get it. We have a tool bag here. Pardon me. Whoops. So we've got a tool bag here. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to have, but this is what I do have. So spare is under here. It looks very nice. Everything under the floor mat here looks nice. I'm not going to go and start pulling this thing up just because I don't want it to. I would like to have an opportunity to get everything out of the trunk, and that way I don't crack this thing. Original owner's manuals are here. And let's see. Original owner's manuals. Looks like there's a warranty card, some good stuff like that. So very nice. If we look at the gasket around the trunk deck, you can kind of see it is brittle in a few spots. But again, I'm going to say that this is very original car and unrestored, but very well kept also. I mean, kind of look at some of this stuff, and this looks like brand new under the trunk deck. So very clear that this thing was in a dry or mild weathered climate and probably a fair weather car. As we look at the passenger rear quarter, I don't see any areas where it's banged up. I do have another small stone chip right here, just for reference. Okay. Again, I'd be happy to touch that up. As we look down the side of the car, again, this is original paint, so I don't expect there would be any body work on the car either. But the paint, there's no door dings or anything like that as far as I can see. The fit on the passenger side is very nice everywhere. We'll look inside the door real quick. Again, more of the same. Just looks very original. Okay. Maybe even Z-barded. I'm not quite sure. Or, you know, rust proofing of some kind. Let's see. As we move around towards first let's do the windshield here. Everything looks nice. You know, no tape lines. I mean, this is, guys, you know, this is This is what I do for a living, is try to find areas where I think a car has been painted, if the claim is that it hasn't. And I tell you what, I can't find any areas like that on this car. So passenger side front fender is very nice. All the headlights are in excellent shape, and the lenses look nice as well. Let's open this thing up on both sides. Pardon me. I do have a hard top for this vehicle also, and it is in excellent condition. Okay. Let's jump up here first. Okay. So, under the hood, just very original. You know, I think everything looks original. I believe this car was probably like rust-proofed or Z-barded or something like that, because it's just held up fantastic. And you know, I see a couple body plugs and stuff in the jams, and I'm thinking that's possibly what it could be. I don't see any evidence of any of these body bolts ever being removed, so it's very tidy. You know, no evidence of any paint work of any kind as far as I can see. Okay, everything just looks kind of lovely, very lovely crusty, I guess, in just the right areas. Just the amount of originality to make it just a really knockout of a vehicle. We had the front seats recovered by a professional upholstery shop in our area, very reputable, and everything turned out very nice. The doors are the door panels are in great shape. Nothing worn up on top. The armrest seems to be solid and in good shape. Looks like our storage compartment has had the vinyl start to roll just a little. I would probably take this to a upholsterer, which I can do for any prospective buyer, and just have this re-adhered, because that's what's happened. Okay, rocker looks great. All right, that is just some crud up in there, like grease, and kind of as you grease your door hinges, that's kind of what collects there, is dust and crud. Everything looks very tidy in the rockers. This looks very nice as well. No tape lines as far as I can see. This seat is brand new. Quite literally has not been sat in a dozen times. So the steering wheel is excellent. All the gauges look very nice. We've got 100,030 miles on it. Excuse me, 100,030 miles. Yeah. Console looks very nice. Seatbelts and stuff look good. Nothing smashed up or banged up here. Okay. Console appears to be in excellent condition. All the buttons appear to be nice. Radio looks good. The dash is in very good condition. No splits or anything like that. So there was a small one that we had mended up here. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but it's very, very subtle. Probably just lost it there on camera, but I'll point to it. It's right here. There was a small split that we had mended, and as you can see, it's quite subtle. Passenger area dash looks excellent. The tools for the top right there, and as you can see, just everything in here looks brand new. I mean, for a 100,000 mile car, this is in excellent condition. Okay. Let's see here. The rear area of the vehicle looks great. Panels in the back look very nice. Carpet looks great. No issues whatsoever. Okay. frame of the soft top looks excellent. No issues at all. Guys, this is a great car. Look at the passenger side door panel real quick. This looks very nice. As you can see, no real issues whatsoever. This very small amount has come unadhered right there, but otherwise this looks very nice. Okay. Everything looks really nice. So let's take a look at this hardtop real quick. Okay, this is our hardtop for this vehicle. As you can see, the headliner, perforated Mercedes headliner, is in great shape. No issues. Looks like it's a little dirty. That's about it. The glass is all very nice and intact. All the mechanisms look good. The gasket looks nice and intact. No issues there. Paint looks very nice. All the stainless is in excellent condition. No issues whatsoever. This, there's really nothing interesting happening on this hardtop. It's in very, very good condition. So, okay, guys. Again, thank you very much. And if you have any further questions, we're going to put another video out of the underside of this vehicle because it's very nice also. So give us a moment here to get things rearranged in the shop, and we'll post another video for you guys as well. All right? Thanks a lot.